Daily news, 7 dogs are still at risk of being killed out at Concho Valley PAWs. The San Angelo Chamber of Commerce president has retired. And today is San Angelo Gives. Those stories and more. I'm James Bouligny, and this is Live. We'll get to the news in a minute, but first, whether you need a personal loan to consolidate debt, a credit card full of perks, or a checking account that protects you and your money, Texas Trust Credit Union has your back. There are currently 2 locations in San Angelo to serve you. Their newest location is at 3712 FM 2288, right behind the Chick-fil-A on Sherwood Way, and that's pretty convenient for the people there in the Bluffs and in Southland. The other location is downtown at 337 West Twohig Avenue, and they're all over North Texas. To find out where, visit Texas Trust Credit Union online at texastrustcu.org. That's Texas Trust and the letters cu.org. Now, on to the news. Starting things off today is San Angelo Gives, and so far they have raised nearly $2.5 million. San Angelo Gives is an online fundraising event, and their mission is to support local nonprofits in the San Angelo area. Over the last decade, San Angelo Gives has raised over $22 million, and last year alone raised $4.1 million on a total of 12,000 gifts. Those that are still interested in supporting charity in the Concho Valley have until 11:59 p.m. tonight to donate. While we're on the subject of San Angelo, the San Angelo Chamber of Commerce president is set to retire. Today, the chamber announced the retirement of Mr. Walt Koenig after serving as president for the last 4 years. Koenig said he and his wife will always treasure the time spent at the chamber and the serving of the people here in San Angelo. Board Chair Chris Evett said, on behalf of the San Angelo Chamber of Commerce, we want to thank Walt Koenig for his unwavering support to San Angelo and to the success of this city. We also wish him and his wife all the best in their future endeavors and travels. San Angelo Live would also like to wish Mr. Koenig a happy retirement. The San Angelo Live mobile app is the best in the business. Download today on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. It's free and always keeps you up to date with news in San Angelo. There are still 7 dogs that need adopting out at Concho Valley PAWs before 7 p.m. tonight, or they will be euthanized. I actually went out to PAWs today and spoke with Jenie Wilson. Let's take a look. Hey everybody, James Bouligny here with Jenie Wilson, Concho Valley PAWs, where we have now 7 dogs who need to be adopted before 7 p.m. or they're going to be euthanized. Jenie, can you tell me a little bit about this deadline real quick?
Well, we're really in a very urgent state, and we always are when we have this list, but what has transpired in the last 4 or 5 days is catastrophic. We had a terrible storm blow through the area that damaged Concho Valley PAWs. It damaged the shelter. And then yesterday we had the city of San Angelo eradicate Tent City. And so now we have a bunch of displaced animals that are trying to come into the shelter that's already full, and we have this list. So we absolutely will have no opportunity to save them if we don't get them adopted by 7 p.m. today. And my fear is we're going to be in the exact same boat next week. So we need anyone who is able to come out and foster or adopt to come out here and meet these dogs. We have some really beautiful dogs here at the shelter and here at PAWs. And the dogs that are on the E-list, the 7, they are free to adopt. They come with a month's worth of obedience training. They come with free food. Pretty much anything you need, we're going to do to try to make that adoption work. But it's not limited to adopters. A lot of people are not ready to make that commitment. So just make a commitment to save a life and come out and foster. But just know that when you do foster, it is a commitment because they can't come back. It's not like you can take them home and try them out. Right. If they come back, they're back at risk. So we desperately need our community to step up. And we've had a lot of questions because there's been a lot of things going on lately. Today is San Angelo Gives. We are so grateful to have the facility here behind us. It's the Stevens Dog Dorms, but it is also full. And it exists because what we do is once dogs are available for adoption from the shelter, we try to move them over here and get them more acclimated because we have outdoor access for them, indoor-outdoor access, play groups. It's a little bit of a step up from the municipal shelter as far as what they get to do activity-wise. It helps prepare them for adoption. So that's how it happens. But when we're full and the shelter's full, there's no place left for these guys to go. So we are seeking help from the community. Anybody that can help, we need your help. We need you to open your hearts and your home. If you foster, we take care of all of the expenses, dog food, vet care, whatever that animal needs, we take care of the financial responsibility of, and you just love it until we find it a permanent home.
Right. Yeah, when I got here, y'all were running around, y'all were all very, very busy. Have you had any traction on getting anybody out here to look at these dogs?
We've had a lot of lookers. What we're running into, and this is really the story behind all of these dogs, is so many of them are bully breeds, and people live in apartments or they live in homes where those breeds are not allowed. And so they come out and look and they interact, but they can't take that breed with them. And so it's devastating because there's people out there that want to adopt, but those restrictions make it impossible. And we have these conversations with adopters because we don't want to put them in a position where they're going to get in trouble taking home a pet, and then that pet have to come back and just be at risk again. So that's kind of what we're running into. We do have 2 of the animals that we're for sure need to go to only pet homes because there's just some dog-on-dog aggression because they weren't properly socialized when they were younger. But aside from that, it's really, really good dogs. They're great with people. They're all incredibly trainable. You just come and meet them. You don't know until, I heard someone say their pictures don't do them justice, and they don't. We've got some great photographs, but these dogs are even better in person once you see that personality and who they are. And you watch them play today, and you know that there's hours left for them. And that's really hard on us to know that, you know.
It's hard on me, and I just got here.
Yeah, we're out, we know them, we love them, we're attached to them, and we watch them play. And that's part of the reason we brought them all over from the shelter to our play yards today. These yards are usually for our dog dorm dogs, but these yards are for them today. So they have some sunshine, they have some toys, interaction, whatever we can do to make the day better for them, knowing that unless somebody from the community comes out and helps, this is it.
Right. And I've been out here with them for a good 10 minutes or so, and they all seem incredibly sweet. They seem incredibly well, I don't know if I'd train, but they seem just incredibly well-tempered.
Yes.
Like, they don't seem all crazy, they don't seem all nuts, so these are really sweet animals that have just been caught up in an awful situation.
And you're actually seeing them at their worst. And I say that because anytime an animal is taken out of a shelter, it's been a confined space, it's loud, so they're amped up. And so you're actually seeing them at their worst. So imagine what they're going to be like 3 weeks, 3 months from now when they're in a home environment and they're safe and they're not stressed. I mean, we're talking about really good dogs, really good dogs. And they've done nothing wrong. They've done nothing to deserve this. These are not dogs that have attacked or bitten. These are dogs that were just failed by humans, and it's just devastating.
They're just wrong place, wrong time situation.
Yeah.
So 7 p.m. is the deadline. Just one more time, just get people out here.
Yes, we're at 3134 North US Highway 67. We're right next door to the animal shelter. Yes, there's boards on our windows, but we are open. We sustained some pretty heavy storm damage, but we're here and we're ready to get these guys adopted. We just need people that are ready to be patient and loving and come in and save a life.
I can tell you're getting really emotional.
Yeah.
No, I mean, well,
it's tough.
I'm already attached.
Yeah.
So get out here.
We worked so hard to get this community to a place where these dogs have a chance. And when it comes down to this, and when you just seem to have dilemma on top of dilemma, I mean, the fact that they eradicated Tent City when they did, and now the dogs that belong to that homeless population are just scattered and separated from their owners, and you got the storm damage, and you have all these animals that need to come in. You kind of feel like, what can you do? So we need the community to help, because I know that the rescues are doing all they can. We want all local rescues to come out and grab a dog. If you've got an open kennel, please come get a dog. We want to work with any reputable rescue. We want to work with anybody who's in a position to give a safe and loving home.
All right. come out here, 3130, 3134, US 67
Yes.
North 67, right next to the animal shelter. The jail is a little further down, just tell you kind of where it's at, and adopt one of these animals, guys. Back to you. You still have time to go out and save one of these amazing animals. They're fantastic. They are the sweetest dogs in the world. Tofu is incredible. Bomba is also a very sweet dog who spent most of her life in a kennel. So if you absolutely can, go out and save one of these animals. They are incredibly sweet. Go out there and talk to Jenie Wilson, and they'll get you on the right track. Into weather, it's 92 right now with a high of 96. Tonight, the low drops to 67, and it'll be mostly clear outside. Tomorrow, another hot one with the high at 97, and it'll be sunny out, and then tomorrow night, the low drops to 60, and it's going to be clear. Thursday, the high comes down a little bit with 91 as the high, and the low is set at 60 overnight. Friday, the clouds should be rolling in, and the high drops way down to 79, and the winds will pick up, and Friday night, it's going to be 57, and conditions will be mostly cloudy. When we come back, I'll talk about the ASU baseball and softball teams advancing, and then about a Wall Hawk who's signed to play at the next level. But first, a word from the Bass Bunch.
Right now, during our giant tag sale, you can get a 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $28,999.
Don't miss our giant tag sale only at Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, Houston Hart and Arden Road, or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
In sports, the ASU Rams won their matchup against Texas A&M International. Game 1 was delayed until about 10 p.m., and the Rams ended up pulling that one out 9-1, and that game actually ended up ending about 1 o'clock in the morning. Then they woke right up and jumped on the Dust Devils in Game 2, winning that one 9-2. They'll face off against UAFS in Lubbock this Thursday at 2 p.m. The Ram Bells made the NCAA tournament and will play May 9th against Oklahoma Christian, and they'll head back to Canyon for that game. And then in high school news, Wall's Matthew Steen signed today to play at Hardin-Simmons. Steen is currently playing with the Wall Hawks, whose next game is against Iowa Park in Abilene this Friday. Congrats to Matthew Steen and to the ASU baseball and softball teams, and stay tuned to San Angelo Live for everything sports in the Concho Valley.
Ew, that's so gross.
Deep down, your rugs are dirtier than they look. Carpet Tech safely cleans all types of rugs, killing germs and removing spots and odors. Right now, get 15% off rug cleaning from Carpet Tech. Call or schedule online at carpettech.com.
If your home is in a red, call Carpet Tech, yeah.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
And welcome back to the show. Joining me today is Monica Ramos with Downtown San Angelo, Inc. How are you?
Hi, Yantis. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me back here in the studio.
Well, we are glad that you are here, and it's May, so that kind of means Mother's Day and a couple of things, other things.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. So I'm really happy to talk about an event that we're bringing back this year. The first time that we hosted this event was in May of last year in honor of Mother's Day. We hosted Mother's Day Mosey.
A Mother's Day Mosey.
Yes, so an evening out for all the moms out there because they deserve a relaxing evening. They deserve to go shop till they drop.
Okay.
And so the Mother's Day Mosey is just that. We have 10 participating locations in downtown. Everything from restaurants to the bars to the boutiques that are participating in this event, offering some really nice drinks like free margaritas, free mimosas.
There we go.
There's an opportunity for select $40 tattoos.
Okay.
So that's an incentive for even the guys out there to say, here's your pass, go out, enjoy your evening, go to downtown and enjoy all of these perks. The businesses are open past 5 because the event is Thursday, May 9th, before Mother's Day, between the hours of 5 and 8 p.m.
Okay.
And we'll have a free trolley service available as well. So in the event that it's going to be a really hot day or maybe it's windy, guests can hop on the trolley and have a ride to each location and be dropped off and picked up.
I noticed you didn't say you were worried about rain.
Yeah, we're hoping, fingers crossed. I didn't want to bring that in by saying it.
Maybe it will rain, but at least you'll have transportation to those 10 locations for Mother's Day. And that sounds like a pretty neat deal for moms that need it.
And last year it was really well received by our downtown community because everyone is welcoming and these businesses want to bring you in and show you what they have to offer, but they also want to be able to give you this nice time for Mother's Day, in honor of Mother's Day, and be able to provide you with a discount or some type of fun item or activity that'll be taking place at those locations.
Well, we can never say thank you enough to our moms, so this is a really good opportunity for them. You're always busy with downtown San Angelo, promoting the area and which is the heart of the city. What else is coming up?
So on Tuesday, May 7th, this is actually a big day for all of San Angelo area nonprofits because it is San Angelo Gives, and Downtown San Angelo is a nonprofit organization.
Okay.
We like to talk about being a part of the Main Street program. We have 16 years of accreditation, which means we submit rigorous reports to Main Street to prove that we are working with economic vitality to revitalize our downtown and meeting the 4 points of organization, promotion, and economic vitality and design. And so for us, this is a big deal, and for San Angelo it is, because that's what keeps the heart of our city beating. And in order for us to continue to do more, donating through San Angelo Gives to downtown San Angelo really helps us be able to create more events, have more projects, large-scale projects like the historic gateway and street lighting by the YMCA that coincide with the city's projects. 16
years.
Yes.
Wow. And downtown San Angelo has done, you've really transformed downtown, and those funds that you raise or that folks get to donate on May 7th during San Angelo Gives just helps out a bunch. I mean,
absolutely.
It's a beautiful downtown now, but just imagine how much more it can be.
Oh yes, and right now it's already so vibrant. There's already so many events that are happening. I think it does have to do with spring, summer around the corner. Events that are just happening at the same time on the same weekend. We just had the Taco and Salsa Fest, which was something new. It was something that was unified for everyone, a cultural event, but for everybody. Paintbrush Alley Market Days, just a number of events that are happening, but as well, I said vibrant because I'm getting to this, is the streetscape artwork. The city of San Angelo redid the sidewalks and the road and the street lamps along Chadburn Street from about Twisted Route from the bridge, Chadburn Street Bridge, to Fuentes Cafe, Beauregard. And that's all new for us right now, and it's really great because it really increases walkability. But as you're walking, you can now engage with the new streetscape artwork that Art in Uncommon Places has donated to the city of San Angelo. And downtown, we really love that because, again, it's something that's going to highlight our city. It's called Black Tie Cowboy. That's the theme of this artwork. We are the visual arts capital, but as well top 10 true Western towns. So we have great designations, and this just proves why San Angelo is so great and enhances our downtown. So also on May 7th, there will be a ribbon cutting ceremony as well as a really fun event for the Black Tie Cowboy Streetscape debut.
And there, if you drive downtown now, you'll see some of it.
Oh yeah, that's already out.
It's up there, and it's really, really neat.
It really is. And so on Tuesday, this is a way to celebrate, get to engage with the artist, take a good peek at the artwork with your friends and family. There's going to be fun activities that are planned. as well as locations along Chadburn that will be offering food and drinks. So it's going to be a nice celebration and a great way to debut and really welcome this artwork to downtown.
That's amazing. Downtown is just a fantastic place to be, and I drive through it often, and I'm amazed that this is my hometown, and it's really this beautiful and this vibrant.
Yes, it really is great. And I like to say, love the city that you live in, because if you're not loving it, then you're probably miserable. So why not just love it and enjoy it? Get out and see what there is to do. Downtown San Angelo, we have a list of events on our website for downtown, downtownsanangelo.com. Of course, we have our social media presence. And I believe there's other groups too that share updates and event information and things that are happening in downtown that are good to be in the know about and be celebrated about.
So it's a big week next week with the ribbon cutting ceremony and of course San Angelo Gives. So there's that, and then the Mother's Day
Mosey on Thursday, May 9th. So yes, San Angelo Gives May 7th, Mother's Day Mosey May 9th from 5 to 8 p.m. And we hope that all the mothers will come out and enjoy that evening, because that's the whole purpose of it, is just to be able to provide an enjoyable experience for them.
Fantastic. Monica, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll go back to you guys.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, KOS Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, KOS Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Konos stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Konos at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
You tired of seeing me yet? Thanks for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned live news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo Live mobile app to stay up to date on all the news from in and around the Concho Valley. Thanks again, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.